Blaine, Simon, it's been a difficult time for the new Saints, but fingers crossed, as they say, it looks like we've turned the corner following last week's emphatic win against Airbus UK Broughton.
Good. Blaine finally started defending. Yeah, he hasn't been himself recently, has he?
Don't listen to him, Rev.
Well, I can see this conversation has degenerated quite quickly. Started off as a serious one, but it's gone downhill very quickly.
No, I think we always seem to turn corners when things come against us. So we get people back in the team, and some people try their hardest again for the team.
More than others.
When they want to be part of the blue kit, some people turn the screw a little bit more. And it's nice to have you back, Simon. Feels nice and comfortable with you next to me again.
I'm a bit of both now. Blue and black kit. A little bit of coaching, a little bit of playing.
Well, Blaine, we had a difficult spell last year, of course. 7 points from a handful of games in the JD Welsh Premier League as it was then. But we did turn that corner and we went on to win the league quite convincingly come the end of the season.
Yes, I think, like I said, we do seem to turn corners when pressure comes on us and people ask questions of us. And last year there was a lot of questions asked of us, and it was even more satisfying to win the league when we finally turned it round. So this year, obviously, we'll be looking to do the same thing, but start earlier on than we did last year.
Yeah, I don't think there's much different from last year, is there? We always have a little rocky patch where we don't win games where we should have, but like it's gone on for a few years. I don't know if it's Europe or just we don't know what it is, but we've always done well, so we're not too worried. But there's still plenty of games left, so we're not worried about it yet.
Well, I said 7 points from a handful of games. It was actually 7 in the league. Simon, you've been at the club for a number of seasons, 9 to be precise. As you look back over that time, I guess you've seen ups and downs during that period.
Yes, I think it was my first year where we didn't win the league till the last game of the season against Bangor, I think it was, and we won 5-0. So, that was different coming in, and I think that was the last time we'd gone close. Someone's pushed us right to the end, and then I think it was the year after that we started winning it by a few points, and we've pushed on ever since. So I think, I think we're still in a good place.
Blaine, you're still a young defender, of course, but do you ever think about what you're going to do when you finally hang up your boots?
So you're 6 years older than me.
But if you looked in the camera, you'd never know.
Jesus. Is he winding me
never
up?
know. If you was to say now, he looks mid-30s and I look 30, 31, you look older than me.
Yeah.
Easily. True? That's who's older.
Oh my goodness me. You look how you're sitting. That adds 5 years on you.
It's a modern men sit there.
What do you mean modern men sit? What's going on between your legs there?
Nuts.
Chocolate.
Exactly.
He's eating M&Ms.
It's good for a few
What I
months
have to work with. Rev, this is what I have to work with. A big, thick cup of coffee
Starbucks.
and a packet of M&M peanuts. I mean, what's that? You should be looking after yourself even more now to prolong your career. Or do you not want to prolong your career?
I'm not gonna lie, I've carried you for years, so
You've
I'm not going to change my ways now.
You've not carried me. You don't even play right back when I play. I let you go off and play right wing and enjoy yourself, and I do all your work. You've not carried me.
I'm pretty sure I'm back there to cover you all the time.
You probably are. When there's a long ball over my head, which I'm probably not going to get to, then I'll give you that 3 or 4 times a season you are there. But for the other 98 times, I let you go and do whatever you want. So I'd say that I'm looking after you more than you're looking after me.
So basically you just admitted that I look after you.
No, you cover me about 4 times a season.
You're welcome.
But I'm saying, I let you stay nice and high and not do too much work. So I'd probably look after you more. So
you
need to start looking after your body more, because that's the most important thing about this job, Simon.
Temple.
A temple of coffee and chocolate, peanut M&Ms.
So Blaine, have you thought about the future?
I do think about the future quite a lot. It's a conversation that goes on in my house quite a lot, yeah. I've not quite come to a conclusion yet, so I'll have to keep you updated. I like the thought of playing football for as long as I can at this club, so obviously taking steps to as I've got older and realised that I need my body a lot more than what I thought I did, to take steps to improve my quality of life and make things better, make myself better physically.
I'm his example.
So that I don't look like Spence when I'm 33.
Well, Simon, we've already established that you are considerably older than Blaine, even though you might not look it.
True.
You are considerably older than Blaine, and you've already begun your journey of coaching because you're now well involved with the academy at Park Hall.
Yeah, I do quite a few hours at TNS coaching with the scholars and with the academy at night time as well. Sarge is head of it all. If you remember him, Christian Sargent, he was here a few years ago. So yeah, he runs it all now, and pretty much I help out with it. So I've started the steps. I've got the black kit as well as the blue kit. So yeah, I'm starting to make the change.
I must admit it does look funny at first because for those who perhaps are not aware, the players wear blue, the staff wear black, and there you are on the pitch in black.
Yeah, so pretty much they have to do what I say. So if I tell them to run and they're not fit enough,
Not really.
some people...
It doesn't happen like that. He
So
doesn't have
they
any
have to
pull.
do as I say.
When it comes to first team, he doesn't have any pull whatsoever. He comes out in his blue kit and everyone
yet.
still tells him what to do and takes the mick out of him. So
The kids don't know that. The scholars...
No, the kids, he still sells dreams to them.
Yeah.
I'd say that he's very good at what he does, although it has changed a little bit in our relationship, in which Simon's no longer a member of our car school and he's took it upon himself to leave. And he also left the WhatsApp group chat, which I thought was a little bit immature. But
If they're giving me grief for wearing a black kit, I'm not going to stay on the chat with them, am I?
Is this why you left the WhatsApp group?
No, not really. I don't travel in with them anymore
left the
because I
WhatsApp
do extra
group.
hours.
it's more than just a WhatsApp group, Rev. It's more than just a car school. Like it's a nice part of us to have a conversation. We've got a little bit of a bond going out of the whole group, and he's just took it upon himself to leave it. I mean, we were happy to still have him in the WhatsApp group if he wanted to leave the car school. So he just said, I'm out of the car school, and just left the WhatsApp group.
Well,
I'm not the admin, so I can't re-add him, but the other lads in it aren't too happy about it,
No.
so they're not trying to re-add him.
Well,
if it was me, I'd re-add him
No.
straight away.
I'm getting texts at 9:15 saying, oh, let's meet at the garage where we usually meet. I'm already in by then, so I don't need to see those texts.
He doesn't need to
See,
see
I have to go to work early. Some of these are still... By the time I get to work, these are just getting out of bed. And then when they're going to bed, I'm just getting in.
It's only
So
a
it's
couple
completely
of messages.
different.
Sometimes there's a normal conversation about life, about something that's gone on.
It's not. It's not.
And
It's
he's-
just stupid stuff. That
It's
people
not
say.
stupid stuff.
It is.
And he's not prepared to be a part of that anymore, which is like, oh, come on, mate.
Well, you've got Sis and Az in it, so there's not much good stuff going on, is there? Az is asleep for half the day, so he doesn't write much on it. You text Az, you don't get a reply for about 4 hours.
See, he's changed now. He does reply to me.
He doesn't.
He does. Oh, do you know you're not in a WhatsApp
That's why I
group?
left, because they don't text
He
you back.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
And then Sis, he's just head in the clouds him sometimes. He just
Okay.
writes stupid stuff.
Let's get back to the present. We've got a big game tomorrow. They're all big games now, aren't they, for the New Saints? Although Penabonta at the wrong end of the table as far as they're concerned, it'll still be a tough challenge for us.
Yeah, of course. I think when we played them at our place earlier on, a few weeks ago, they frustrated us and they set up in a way which was difficult to play out from the back, which is what we do. It's difficult to play out. So yeah, we're looking forward to another challenge against them tomorrow.
Simon?
Well, I didn't play the first half, and Blaine didn't do his job properly first half, so we were 1-0 down.
This is the part
And
that Simon
then,
wants to talk about, him coming on at half time, crossing the ball for Aaron, who scores a goal. Oh, I've heard it 5
Facts don't
million
lie.
times. I came on at half time and I changed the game. This is what he says.
He didn't do his job properly first half.
It was an inspired substitute, well, double substitution.
Basically, Aaron came on and scored a goal. Like, no one mentions Simon Bender coming on as well and putting a cross in.
He did.
No one mentions that.
did.
do they?
Simon does.
I did.
Simon does, yeah. He's talking like he scored the goal.
He pretty much did.
He
Couldn't
didn't
miss.
score the goal. He didn't score the goal. But it was nice to see him come on the pitch. I quite enjoy it when he's next to me. So I'm looking forward to playing with you again tomorrow, Simon.
I'm trying to be nice now.
I like the transition of the black kit, blue kit sort of thing. It's a little bit of a joke and stuff, but like I don't want you to get too black kit. Do you know what I mean? I still want you.
Oh yeah, I'm still good for another year or two.
That's what I like to hear. See,
Hopefully.
that's what I like to hear.